Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are doing a fun video with a Laurel Denise portrait planner and some PlannerKate kits. This is a fun, collaboration feature video where there are going to be blog posts over on PlannerKate. Well, there have been from December and January with different PlannerKate affiliates showing you how to use PlannerKate stickers in different types of planners. And I'm really excited to be doing this in the Laurel Denise Portrait Planner, which I love. This kit here is called More Books. This is kit 706, and of course it'll be linked in the description of the video. Now, a Laurel Denise Portrait Planner is really fun because you have the monthly and then you're able to have these weekly views at the bottom. I don't have the monthly fully set up, but I do have some important things noted in here. So let me just get this in as well. All right, so the three sheets that we have here are the checklists, the date covers, and then washi and labels. And I'm going to show you how we are going to use these in the weekly. So I first want to choose a style of washi. I think we're going to do this one because I feel like it's the one that has the books, and we wanted to do books as our theme here, but I actually think that might be the wrong size one. Sometimes I make mistakes with these. Let's see. Is this one the thinner one? Let's try. Book Lover. Actually, was I just supposed to go up higher? We know that it takes a few rounds sometimes of figuring things out here on my channel. Move that over. Shift this up. Yeah, and we are good. So we just need my knife to get this little edge off. And then just kind of peel it up. Okay, perfect. Then we'll do it again for the other side. And that goes a little bit over, so I'm actually just going to use a scissor. I feel like a scissor is easier when I can get the edge. All right, now we're going to get these dated. So one of the things that I'm just going to do is grab my tweezers and pull up the date dots, and let's see which we want to use here. I think I want to use these. So I'm just going to date each of these so that I can put the sticker down and it's complete, basically. Now that we have these dated, we are going to jump in and do this week and add each of these down where they need to go. And it just, even though they're mostly like decorative dates, it just adds such a fun, something extra to your planner. Now, I've experimented in different ways using the checklists and these boxes and how I want to use them here. So I think that the easiest thing for me to do is go day by day. And I'm going to change up the colors a little bit because I think that there's a lot of room for variety here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is actually just cut one of these off because I want to be able to include a box. So I'm going to write, actually I could do a different color as well. MLK Junior Day. If I can fit off work. And that I want to put as like the header for the day. And then we're going to take the shorter one that we cut and put this right here. Okay, and then we have our first checklist down, and the sizing works perfectly because I just cut one off. I'm going to do the same thing on Tuesday. I cut one off, but this time I'm shifting where I'm putting the box. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I cut it off and then I pulled the wrong one out. Silly me. Okay, it's okay. Because these are PlannerKate stickers, you can remove them without worrying about ripping the page. So there we go. And then on Tuesday night, I have a Patreon Zoom. And that is at 8 p.m. I also have on Wednesday, so I'm just going to go ahead and write it down now. Doctor 7:30 a.m. Oh, so very early. So because the Patreon Zoom is at the end of the day, we're going to put this here with it being at the end of the day. And then my eye doctor is at the start of the day. So that's going to, oops, come on, go right there. And then we can take the other checklist, pull that piece off. And I feel like it's easier to start at the bottom, but I start at the top because then I need it to like match the lines. I think it would work if I did it at the bottom, but I feel like I have to stand up and get like a good angle on it. Okay. Now, Thursday, Friday, I don't have any set plans. Sunday is where I want to show you something a little bit different and kind of a different way to use this. So what we're going to do on Sunday, because I have a baby shower and it's going to take up a bulk of the day. So I actually am going to create a box. And I'm going to create it because I want a box that's bigger than these boxes here. And the way that we're going to do it is just by cutting up a little strip of the washi. And just kind of doing it that way. I do want to note that if this video seems a little bit choppy, I'm going to do my best to make it not choppy, but I'm also pausing the video in between, like, it's not one continuous stream because I'm trying to take photos to be able to include in the blog post as well. It's not usually something that I do. So if you are noticing a little bit of choppiness, I apologize. They shouldn't all be that way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I want to make sure that I have 4 checklists for Sunday. And let's go from the bottom this time. See, it did work. I can just go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to continue and adding in my checklists for the rest of the week. Usually plans come up. If there's a day that I don't have plans, things tend to come up. However, again, because these are PlannerKate stickers, I have no problem peeling them up, even if I put these down weeks earlier, and adding in other boxes for things. So, put this in. Okay, and then what we're gonna do here, let me move that knife so I don't cut myself, is Gina's baby shower. And I'm gonna write all the details in after the fact, but like when it's an event for someone else in my life, I don't usually share those details on, YouTube publicly. All right, now we still have to add in a couple of other things here. If you've ever watched one of my, like during the pen or after the pen videos, you'll know that I don't write all of my to-dos at the start of the week. I do know, of course, that Friday is going to be take out the trash. Thursday is cardboard recycling. And Tuesday is take out the trash. And other than that, we're kind of open. Typically, Monday would be like setting up budget stuff for the week, but because Monday is a holiday, the Friday before the 18th is my payday. And so the final thing, like on Sunday, I'm going to need to go pick up a card. So buy a card and of course wrap a gift. But other than that, like each day I'm going to be writing in my to-dos. Because I'm off work Monday, I do plan on making that a plan with a lease work day because it's rare for me to have an extra day in the week to get things done for my business. So I want to just turn this over to this week. There's a lot of different ways that you can use the this week section. You can use it for plans that you have, but I've already put those in. What I'm going to do is actually use it for some goals. So I think that we're going to, which one do I want to use here? I kind of want to use a different color than this blue and this mustard. We could use this, but this was used for the dates. I think we're going to use, actually, let's do priorities for the week. This fits really nicely here. And I'm going to use this color as well. I think we probably need to trim off one. You can also use a scissor to trim this. I don't know why I have this like awkward angle putting these down. Okay, that actually fit pretty nicely. So we are going to set up my weekly priorities. So let me just take a look at the whole month and what the dates are of this week. 21st. Okay. So for the priorities, we're going to write compile. Oops. I already made a spelling error. Tax info. I need to do my February budget. This week is the week that I'm hoping to finish cleaning out my office. And we're also going to write draft Feb goals. Monday would also actually be a really good day to go grocery shopping instead of Sunday. I think I'm going to do that here. And then here we're going to write meal prep. And I think we're set up. You know, for a lot of people, this may seem like it's not enough information to have your planner set up for the week, but I am very much a day-by-day planner. I know what the general overview of the week is, but really day by day is where I make my plans, or not make my plans, but I set up my to-dos and my priorities because it's just what works best for my brain. Sometimes if I'm making a list one day and I start to realize that something is not going to get done, I can shift it to the next day. But if on Monday or Tuesday I set up this entire week, I'm not leaving room for any flexibility for anything that comes up. Like, for example, a couple of weeks ago, I was sick, and then when I was feeling better, I got a migraine, and then at the end of the migraine is when I fell down the stairs. And like a lot of the things that I had set up were super derailed. So I don't know why I said super derailed. That's a weird way to say it, but they were derailed. So giving yourself room for whatever comes up, but making sure that you have your priorities and your urgencies in your planner is really important. And this kit is a great way to do it because it's very functional, but it has a touch of pretty as well that I really like to include. So I'll have these kits linked in the description of the video. Code Elise20 will give you a discount over on PlannerKate. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of a different style planning video where we're just kind of setting up the week a little bit, but taking things easy. That's sort of one of my goals in January. And really this year is just take things a little bit lighter. I had such a wonderful week vacation and I felt relaxed and refreshed, and I didn't want to come home and immediately just get back into the go do, not just for like content, but in life. And so it's like, okay, we are going to be intentional. We are going to set our goals. We are going to pursue our dreams. Pursuit is my word of the year. But we're going to just take things a little bit more lightly. So hopefully you can do that as well, even though we are now 3 weeks into January. Crazy. But that is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.